It's time for our PWC review, and this week we're looking at the Ultra Kawasaki 260, aren't we, Kev?
Here we are. Great ski, three-seater, most powerful in the range of the Kawasaki products.
And this is a four-stroke one, not a two-stroke?
Definitely a four-stroke, supercharged, fuel injected, 1.5 litre. Very stable in the ocean, lots of storage, good on fuel, really good ski.
Today's conditions, mate, pretty rough out there, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. It probably ideally suits a Kawasaki. It's a big ski, quite heavy, so it's going to be stable in the water. Good for towing.
Something you'd call a family ski?
Absolutely. As I say, it's a big, heavy ski, 80 litre fuel tank.
How far would that get you, mate?
Oh, 80 litres, it probably gets you 130 k's.
Yep, all right, well, that's not too bad.
The way you ride, Belly, probably about 80.
As we said, today's quite a rough day, so it really doesn't give you much of an idea of the handling of these sorts of crafts.
The Ultra 260 turns quite well. It's very agile for a big ski, accelerates quite well. It does just about everything right. Its specialty is in the open water, so something in a big swell, it comes into its own.
I found the handling on the Kawasaki quite good. It turned well for me, although these conditions don't really give you much of an idea of being able to do too sharp a turn, but it did soak up the bumps quite well, I thought.
Yeah, well look, it would be very forgiving in these conditions because of the weight. It just sits in the water so well.
Now what I did notice a little bit was it does dive into the waves a little bit and the water does spray up quite a bit.
That is the weight, it is pushing it down into it, and also probably rider. You need to get a bit faster, mate.
Get a bit faster over these waves, a bit more courage. One thing I did notice about the Kawasaki was that it's got a constant whine to it. It certainly sounds like it's revving its nut off, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. That's the root supercharger. It will sound very whiny under acceleration.
Sounded like I was in Mad Max there because it's very, very whiny. Although to me it sounded noisy. I'm not too sure when you're offshore how noisy it is. Are they noisy?
No, you can't hear them offshore. The new range of four-stroke motors, very quiet.
For the tech heads out there, mate, what's a Roop supercharger?
Oh, it's a blower. It's designed a little bit differently to most superchargers on skis.
What about emissions? Emissions are a big thing for PWCs, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. All the range currently available in Australia exceed all standards.
What are some of the features on the Kawasaki that you may not get with another PWC? What stands it out from the crowd, let's say?
Features are pretty similar to all the other skis available. What stands it out is its ability in the open water. The hull is designed to really break through the big swell.
Now, Kev, you're a more advanced rider, mate, so what did you like about it? What didn't you like about it?
Look, I like the way it really broke through the waves. What I didn't like about it, it didn't feel like a dirt bike as much. It didn't flick out when I needed it to.
Okay, so it's got a very smooth arc when it turns, hasn't it?
That's right. I prefer a ski that will bite a little bit, but also slip a little.
What causes it?
That's due to the hull design.
Yep.
So the Kawasaki is designed to sit in the water more, and what I like is a ski that sits on top of the water more.
To me, it sounds like a great family vehicle because it's stable, it sits well, and it goes very fast. I know it's quite aggressive with the engine.
Yeah, look, it does just about everything right.
Now, Kev, who would you say that this ski is designed for overall?
This ski would be designed for a family type person or someone living in open water.
Yep.
We're lucky here, we have the bay, but some people aren't as fortunate as us and there'll be ocean. Now, the Australian coastline has many bays, but there's a lot of jet skiers that live in open waters where there's no bay, there's no shelter from the ocean.
So bigger waves is what
bigger
you're trying to
waves,
say.
bigger swell.
Now, does that count out somebody that's, say, living on a river or something like that?
No, not at all. The ski is really good at just about everything.
Okay, Kev, what's your overall review for the Ultra 260 Kawasaki?
Great ski, would suit anyone. You couldn't go wrong with it.